to hear it because we want competitive games. Get into game number 1, and I think one of the nice things too is that, you know, you have this team that is a qualifier team, made it in through the Saudi Arabia qualifiers, but it'll give you the chance to kind of show off what you can do, right? Even if your team isn't, you know, necessarily going to win against one of these top tier international teams, it gives you a chance to show, you know, hey, like maybe I'm really good with this particular hero, and you get some more eyes on you, which I think is very valuable.
And $100,000 as well.
That is also very nice.
That's the big one. They're happy to be here. That's why when the cameras cut to them, it's like they're getting shellacked, but they're always smiling and having a good time.
You're also getting the chance to play against some really excellent teams in an official capacity, which, yeah, again, you're getting shellacked, but you know, it's a good experience too. Go back, look at the replays.
Yeah, I mean there were good teams in the qualifiers.
Yeah,
definitely, like they're super high tier players. Like Stormer was in there on one of those teams. There's like a bunch of really good players that were playing in this qualifier, so it's like they deserve to be here. It's just like when compared with the caliber of the other teams, like these are like top of the tops in TI form, you know.
Yeah, well, you got to start somewhere, and in this case, getting a little bit of harassment over onto Snake King. Well, he's gonna be the first blood, and that's gonna go over to Pleb, so he's got to be quite happy.
Let's see, what does he get for that? Some tangos and oh, his courier's dead. Oh, Dahawk's doing the tree trick. Look at the base. Look at the base.
Look at them all run their couriers.
Other base, like... Radiant base. He put the trees. I didn't even see him do it. Oh my god,
I didn't see him either.
I made a video about that, and I didn't even see him do it. I gotta watch how the hell he did that. Can we get a replay on that? That's cool. Because he used some trees to scout on the mid. Dude, that's so cool. So he used trees to like scout for the ward mid, making it look like that's what he was using his trees for. But really, he was sending his trees to snipe in base. That is next level.
That's very next level. That's very impressive.
I wish you could like append to a YouTube video. I'd put that one in there to like fake that you're doing something else with another set of trees. That is cool.
It's definitely paid off for them here. But again, we've talked about this. The Hawk, he's just an absolute master at playing the Nature's Prophet. We've had a lot of really good Nature's Prophet games, though, too. We've had Mind Control was also playing Nature's Prophet the other day. Seeing a lot of good stuff here. This Pleb is sitting pretty low. Saksa is going to continue to harass a bit. P1 sitting low himself. Still has Tango, still has plenty of regen. Just has to be careful that he doesn't sit just a little too low, though.
This is another one of those games, by the way, where Tiny is Tiny 4 positions going for tree grab and just playing to deny. I like this a lot. This is like a way stronger laning Tiny than just running around trying to toss people back. Sorry, I was getting too emotional about the Tiny, so my voice cracked pathetically.
You're so excited.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Skeeta gets a kill on Malik here in the top lane. Perhaps just getting a little bit too aggressive.
That's kind of what I was thinking would happen with Elder Titan versus Dazzle. Elder Titan, he spirits and runs at you and punches you for the duration of the spirit. And that's just going to result in Poison Touch being refreshed a bunch of times and slowing you to hell.
Are we thinking that this top lane is going to be pretty difficult then for the side of the boosters?
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Doesn't get easier.
That is quite scary when you consider that Skeeter is one of those people that if the farm is available, he is going to make it very, very efficient and become a huge problem. Be interested to see how they decide to try to address this issue.
And the saving grace is that he is Lifestealer. Lifestealer is a bad hero, so the boosters have that going for them.
They do indeed. But I still feel like, you know, in the hands of someone who is as skilled as Skeeter, probably is not going to be that big of a hindrance.
Yeah, I mean, he's a master tier Lifestealer, so these master tier Lifestealers will play it on any patch and make it work. Like Hector's the same. Some of these people just really enjoy the hero and know how to like go in and out of fights with rage and infest and be really annoying.
Yeah, we saw that the other day too with an Earth Spirit got picked up. And again, not the most common hero that we're seeing a lot of is we end up losing Mad Frog and Mad Frog's courier. Yeah, this top lane is feeling kind of bad here for the side of the boosters.
Yeah, Zeus is not a hero I expected to go down. As Soxa, he's looking for the plays on P1 down here. He does have mana for both the toss and the avalanche because he has got a few mangoes to work with. But not
I've seen a couple pings on it too. Top lane, just again, the harass is just so real here coming out from Saiyan Skeeter.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, this slow and steady. They've got the double slow to work with and a ton of damage too. As mid, how's mid going? It's about even. They both got a decent amount of denies, decent amount of CS. Two big fat guys versus each other. It's the classic at this point.
I don't know if I call Kunkka a big fat guy.
Yeah, he is. As top lane,
Really?
Malik.
Oh! Yeah, and there's a toss into the bottom as well. Malik sitting very low. P1 looking like he's going to die, and they end up losing both of those heroes over on the side of Deboosters.
These lanes not going well for Deboosters is concerning. Whenever you're against Nature's Prophet, Dazzle, who is a healing sustain hero, these towers can start falling very quickly. And Nature's Prophet can solo Roshan at 15 minutes with the Ag Shard. Like, you legit just need the Ag Shard. And I know Dahak knows that. It's it's like new tech that a lot of people don't realize that you can do. It just takes a while. It takes like a minute. It actually doesn't take that long. But I'm saying completely solo. You can be 5-position Nature's Prophet and solo Rosh.
A little bit of movement here over to the mid lane. The Avalanche with the X here. Get the spear back, but it's going to be brought right back over. And not much mana left over here on 9. They're just going to harass Evo a bit. Soxa sitting a bit low here, too. Did end up dropping a ward top lane, though. Snake King, he's going to be able to teleport out. No, they should be able to get the final hit here. He's pretty fast, though. We'll chase after the Dazzle. Snake King healing himself. They need a little bit more. There it is. There it is. Malik will get the final hit.
Oh, that's a silver lining. All right. Got the creep wave as well with that. Soxa. Wow, he's looking for the
Look at this.
deep wraparound.
Makes this rotation over to the mid lane. Soxa was already in position, and there's going to be that arena. They've got a boat and the X, so Evo will end up dying. And with this rotation from Dahak, they're going to just start putting pressure on the mid tower.
Yeah, that's on the catapult wave too. I mean, that's
efficiency.
That's a dream rotation for Nature's Prophet. Which, by the way, he is saving a point. I hate to be so focused on him, but I love this hero. I love this guy.
Ooh. Again, it's basically a masterclass here and watching him work this hero, so.
He needs to buy Dota Plus, though. He's bronze tier on it.
He knows he's good. He doesn't need Dota Plus.
He's a big streamer. He can afford Dota Plus. Come on. Especially after this tournament. Let's go.
There you go. Message him afterwards. Tell him you should get Dota Plus, bro. Flex those muscles there.
Somebody gifted to him, dude. Surely he's got some subscribers that are on his friends list that can gift it to him. Let's go, boys. Is he refusing?
Well, then become friends with him, Jenkins, and give him a Dota Plus subscription.
No, this is gonna remain as a parasocial relationship. This one.
Seeing a little bit of stacking going on, using that spirit over in the triangle, and I'm interested now to see how they are going to start moving around the map, because they did just make this great rotation over to the mid lane to take the tower, coming out from the side of Tundra. I'm interested to see if we're going to see any more rotations to put pressure down this bottom lane soon.
I think that's 9. Malik, he's got a TP. If he wants to TP out, he could.
I think he's going to need a little assistance, and it shows up here in the form of Evo, Malik. Oh, but the Nature's Wrath going through will clean up the Elder Titan. Mad Frog thinking about going in there, but then turns around, decides, nah, not gonna go for it. They do know that there's a ward over here on the side, though, so. Bottom lane, I hear a rupture, I see a boat, I see an X, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be seeing a dead pleb in a moment. Yeah, that Tidebringer. 9 just standing his ground.
Yeah, 9 took some stacks, chilled in the triangle for a bit, used those stacks to buy a couple of bracers and a wand, and runs down to the bot tower. That's the only way they open.
Yeah, Jakiro, this is not looking good for him right now. Had the ice path, but 9 does not care. Gets the final hit, and with these treants, they'll be able to take yet another tier 1.
Yeah, that's a rotation that needs to happen. Like, otherwise, I don't think any of these other heroes will push a Bloodseeker out of lane. It has to be 9. So he's just playing this one clinically. Like, there's no other way to open that tower, and I think that's probably the earliest you can get it, especially when they take the mid tower so early.
Ooh, Skeeters is getting punched to death here by Malik. Malik?
Oh,
he just
dead.
solo kills him. Yeah, gives the tip to Skeeter too. Skeeter's like, yeah, you know what? Sure.
He just could not get the infest off in time. He was right there.
Uh-oh, watch out here, Snay.
Staking's got to be careful.
Him to death, yeah.
Oh my God, Malik and this Elder Titan, like, he could have 1 point in Earth Splitter. Instead opts for Natural Order. This is the build that he does. 100% about just punching people to death.
Well, I feel like it's kind of needed to kind of equalize some of this trading back and forth in the top lane, because both he and Frog were having some difficulties dealing with the Lifestealer, dealing with the Dazzle, so they'll take what they can get for the time being. Evo is here.
He's going for his Mask of Madness build, by the way, in case you were wondering. This will be the Mask of Madness Elder Titan again, just punching people. He's 100% committed to just slapping people with the briefcase.
Another courier snipe over here. Little trees wandering through, cutting the waves. Anyone gonna try to clear those up?
Radiant are scanning.
You go for a scan. Double damage, though, snapped up here by Saksa, so they need to be very careful over on the side of Deboosters.
Yeah, 9 is TPing back for the bottle refill. It seems more often than not in this meta, supports take the runes, because both teams are usually fairly cognizant that if a mid gets a rune, it's just GG. So always the supports tend to get them now. As they go for a smoke, actually, on Tundra.
They
They're going to run into Malik.
Stacks. They saw the stacks earlier. They're looking to make a wide rotation here. It looks like, no, they're not going to go over towards the triangle area. They're just scoping out what they can find. Snaking's smoke breaks, 9. They do see Mad Frog. They see these big, juicy stacks, though. Getting into position now, throwing out the Spirit. Bit of dancing back and forth here. Malik, that's a big hit, but Saksa toss up into the air. X marks the spot over onto Malik, and they'll follow up, though, with the arena. Be able to go and connect over onto Malik, but Saksa is going to be protected over here in this arena. They use a shallow grave. They'll heal him back up again, and we see a huge rotation up here to this top lane. They are not willing to let those stacks go, not willing to let the tower go, and already you see the Hawk has just made his way back bottom. Like, all right, if we're going to have all 5 heroes here, I'm just going to TP away.
Yeah, that was all 10 heroes in the game. Like, everybody was top. I think anytime that happens and there's a Nature's Prophet on your team, it favors you. Because he can just get out and then in 20 seconds get back to the fight. It does mean the stacks all go the way of the boosters, though. It cost them 5 heroes for this, though.
I mean, you really don't want to give any more gold lead, though, over to the side of Tundra. They're already sitting at 4K gold lead right now, so if they were able to, you know, take a decent fight and then also get those stacks, oof, feels bad. Saksa is just going to teleport out. No problem here. So the Rupture gets used in the top lane, but doesn't amount to anything other than just a TP. And we have armlet buddies going on. 9 and Skeeter just finishing up their armlets almost exactly at the same time. They're looking to be in good shape going forward.
Armlet Kunkka, a lot of the time you see a BKB rush from this hero these days, but he feels like his game is going so well that he can go for the armlet and still get the BKB at a decent timing. This is definitely the right play. He's huge.
I was about to say, he's sitting at the top net worth currently, so yeah, he definitely feels confident in where this is going.
Yeah, he should... It's
a
a
lot
tier
of sentry
2.
wards. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go. Perhaps just hoping that they're still hanging out in this area, scoping out. There's a little bit of a stack left, not much. They'll happily take that, and they'll put the pressure on the tier 1 top.
Yeah, it means they get the tier 1. So yeah, his little invis play didn't end up working out, although he has smoked.
Ooh, okay, they find Malik. Go for the X into the boat. Toss up into the air. They're just gonna see if they can burst down Malik, and it looks like they're not gonna be able to quite find the last hit in, as it's a nice arena, gonna be able to hold 9 in place, but he still just hits back right after Mad Frog gets the X mark spot off over at P1. He's sitting so very, very low. That's a nice, simple, easy double kill. And Saxa, okay, Evo doesn't end up getting hit by the avalanche, but is gonna get held into the trees, and he has a quelling blade, but the toss up into the air. Another rupture is gonna get used over on Saxa. They'll use the infest, will pop back out, Pleb running for his life. He cannot get away. It's a nice try, and good heals coming out from Snaking, ensuring that Saxa survives this. So, very nice play coming out from Tundra.
That almost looked really good for Deboosters with the arena being on 9 there, but between the armlet strength and the ghost ship damage reduction, it's just too much HP to plow through. This is the problem. Like, you snowball this early in Dota, and you can make really good plays, and still, like, the enemy team just has legit too much effective HP for you to kill them. And that's just what that situation looked like to me. 9 is just too strong. They need a lot of heroes to kill him, and they're bringing a lot of heroes.
Yeah, they do tend to be responding as a pretty large group here. And while we're talking about that, the Hawk, the entire time, he's got himself an Orchid. He's just been doing Nature's Prophet things. He's working on getting himself the Aghanim Shard. He's making really good timing here.
Yeah, he's basically just playing like a carry, which I think is what you would want your offlane Nature's Prophet to do most of the time. Like, you very rarely, you more rarely see the like utility Nature's Prophet with maybe like Vlad's Wraith Pack, that sort of stuff. It's almost always like Orchid for so many patches. So
an arena. Yeah, there's an arena over by the Roche pit, and Snaking, he is silenced, so he's not going to be able to get the shallow grave up, and they'll be able to collect themselves a kill.
It is just the pause 5. I think he was walking around to try to put some wards down, but he was walking past a ward right in front of the Roche pit, which scouted him out, and he got himself killed.
Yeah, look at the vision that they've placed around in this area. Like, it's just so clustered. The Hawk finding himself an easy pick-off over on Mad Frog with a little help from Saxa. It's just so scary. I feel like if you're playing a Zeus, especially a... it actually doesn't matter if it's a support or not, but definitely much scarier. You have a Nature's Prophet that's going to be able to globally jump in on things, and then, of course, you've got the Tiny making his way around too. It gets very, very scary. It's like they're gonna go and try to get the kill over onto the Hawk, the pin over to the side, the toss up into the air. Is the Hawk gonna survive this? He's got the shallow grave. Looks like he should be able to teleport out. They have the infest. No, he can't. You can't run from Mad Frog, as he does have the Zeus ultimate. The party is kind of wheeling back around. They see Malik here. Will they go in for the kill, though, is the question. 9 having the double damage, gets another heal off, turns back around, and they are just going to town. They do manage to get the kill on Malik. Pleb now is caught in the tree line. 9 gets himself a double kill. And now the X marks the spot over onto Mad Frog. 9 sitting very low, but he's got that armlet. He is toggling, and he is doing a great job. It's a triple kill. Is he going to get anything more? Are they going to get Evo? Yes, it is. That is a team wipe of the Deboosters.
Tundra's doing a really good job at protecting 9 here. Like, his net worth is so high, if he dies, it's disastrous. And Deboosters, I mean, it was a 7k gold lead, so it's not like they're exactly back in the game. But the way they get back in the game is by killing 9. He's beyond godlike at this point. But he has so much effective HP with the ghost ship damage reduction, and also Snaking is like constantly spamming all of his spells onto 9. So they're doing a great job protecting him.
Get the haste picked up over on 9. Saxa playing around here with Malik, trying to be a little cheeky with the toss and avalanche, but he looks like, okay, Snaking in the right position, gets off the shallow grave here. As in comes 9. Don't touch my friends, he says, as he throws out another boat. The X marks ends up getting killed on P1. Evo, he drops the arena, and it's a nice arena, but they just don't have the damage to deal with it. So the rest of Tundra, they're just going to kind of walk around in a little circle for the time being. They get the X off. They're going to bring Saxa back in. It's going to be able to fill up the bottle again for 9, and they're just ready to go if they want to.
Dude, Mad Frog is just like, oh, if only I had ult, bro. Like, these people are such low HP. Look how fast Pleb is.
Pleb's just zooming around here.
Exactly, and they know they're low HP because of the Bloodseeker. By the way, Mad Frog gets dove and tossed back into the Lifestealer.
Huge slap from Skeeter.
Yeah, this secures the tier 2 tower and the outpost.
This is looking very clinical for the side of Tundra in the way that they've been making the moves. Gonna see the Heaven's Halberd picked up for Skeeter soon. What does Deboosters do here? Because like they're trying to find these openings. I say that Evo's had some really good arenas, but I feel like they're just lacking a lot in the form of damage half the time.
Yeah, they're waiting for Plebs BKB.
Look at Soxa. He drops the ward over onto the high ground. Immediately, the avalanche will slow them down. The Hawk teleporting on in should be able to get the final clicks off. And again, it's 9. He gets the final hit on Pleb. He's ruptured. I can't tell you how many times this guy's been ruptured. It's either been him or Soxa. And he just doesn't care. He just stands his ground and says, yeah, that's fine. Come at me.
Yeah,
10-0-3.
Not the hero the Deboosters wants to die either.
Big trees.
Because it's their timing. It's the BKB timing they're waiting for. And yeah, this is I mean, it's just a free Roche. There's absolutely no way that Deboosters could fight this. So even outside of they could have 0 good Roche heroes, and they're still going to take this at their own leisure.
They don't even have Sox over there. Like, yeah, this is fine. We got this. We've got the giant trees tank for us. We've got plenty of damage, negative armor, whatever. We got this. So now they've got the Aegis online for Skeeter. He's got the Heaven's Halberd completed. What do you do right now if you're Deboosters?
Mostly lose. But
what's your Hail Mary play? Because like, you know, it's starting to get to that point where you've gotta make not the impossible happen, but you know, you don't want to just lie down and die.
Yeah.
So say this Malik in the top lane. Okay, followed up with the Hawk showing up. The gang squad's here.
Yeah, he will be lying down. I don't think by choice, but yeah, I mean, I think if you're Deboosters, like, there's one play you can make is a double Mars Spear with the Ag Shard. Like that's a Hail Mary. A non-Hail Mary is to wait for Plebs BKB, which is you'll have it at about 1,000 gold. But Tundra, they're knocking at the high ground, and this is not a team. This team will dive your tier 4s if they have to.
They will indeed. Evo gets a nice arena off, but again, he doesn't have anybody to put any more damage in here. His P1 stuck over on the side. They have the X, they have Torrent, and they're just gonna chase down Evo. And a little toss up into the air. Okay, he's still alive. He's bottling through this. Go for the splitter. Soxa, though, he has an Infest Bomb, and ooh, nice play here coming up from Snaking, just keeping him alive for just a little bit longer so that Soxa can escape, and Skeeter's just gonna go walking right past everything here. So he starts clicking away at Pleb, clicking away at Evo. The heals just don't stop here from Snaking, although they do finally end up getting the kill on 9, and that is a huge amount of gold that they're gonna get for that. Skeeter, he's gonna start just kind of wandering back and forth a little bit, still has that Aegis online, but I feel like with the death of 9, it might be a better choice just to back off for the time being.
All right, Rupture Spear of Mars, I guess, is a play that you can make. I mean, 9 had BKB, but...
Ooh, Soxa. Toss back over to Skeeter. He says, oh, thank you for that. Let's use the Halberd. The chase is on, though. He's just found P1 here. P1, oh, he just bought back, too. That is a dieback. And now Skeeter chasing after Mad Frog is going to respect the tower, perhaps? No, he says, I could probably chase after you because Sox is here. But Sox also sitting a little bit low, having to be careful. We'll back off, and they have a Cardi wave over in the mid, so they'll probably just turn their attention to that.
Damn, Skeeter went for the open wounds, the Ag Shard. I mean, I think there's an underrated Ag Shard. It does a lot of damage. It's like the Bloodseeker Shard. But also,
Blood Mist?
No, that's the Aghanim Scepter. That's like the worst Ag in the entire game.
So that's why I was confused for half a second. I was like, wait, no, that can't be it.
Like percentage damage, it is physical damage, unfortunately, unlike the pure damage. But also, did you know open wounds festers, and it spreads to a non-infected random enemy hero within 700 radius. Yes, you heard me correctly. It festers.
Yeah, it actually literally uses the words fester.
Yes, it does. Huh. Thank you, Valve. Shoutouts to whoever put that in there.
Some colorful flavor language there, for sure.
Yes, the flavorful fester. That's what we like.
Festering wounds. But yeah, no, that's something I think a lot of people don't always recognize with this. I remember back when open wounds was just a regular skill too, but I don't think it ever festered, did it?
No, there's no festering.
Evo sees Snaking, realizes this is the person we have to get rid of, because if we don't, he's just gonna shallow grave. Some BKBs are gonna get tossed out. Evo is separated though from the rest of his team. Is 9. He's gonna try to man fight over here against Pleb. And they'll go and use the Infest. The chase is on. They've got the X up over onto the Bloodseeker. He's sitting so low, but they don't manage to finally get the hit. And now 9, again, just punching away here against Malik, but they have so much CC, it doesn't matter. He just wants to punch. He can't. He cannot do it when he's got all these heroes just CCing him.
Tundra's team fighting is immaculate. These guys are just, they're really good at like knowing when to stop chasing certain heroes and protecting their allies. Like it's a huge bait to like want to keep chasing the Bloodseeker out of the fight, or like going on the guy that you're focusing, but they get too far away, and then you can like ditch your team, and then all of a sudden, you know, 9 dies. Like how close was 9 to dying in that fight? He almost died.
Close.
Yeah,
well, because
like
also Snake King died like right away. They saw the target. They had identified that, you know, we got to get this dazzle because Snake King, his positioning has been so good, and he's had so many shallow grave heals, especially on Saksa. I feel seen that multiple times, but they're gonna smoke and maybe go back in. The Aghanim Scepter is completed though now for Elder Titan, so he's gonna be able to perhaps hit a little bit more, punch a bit more, and he's not gonna be, you know, tossed up into the air like he was earlier. But the Aegis getting reclaimed. They need to be a little bit careful on the side of Tundra. Malik.
All right, so Malik wants to hit all 5 enemy heroes with his Ags, so he can get that 10 seconds of magic immunity and massive damage. That's the ideal here.
Nice stomp, nice force staff forward though. Going to protect 9. Evo with a beautiful arena, but where's the damage? They'll follow up with the Ice Path, the Micro Prize, Naking. All right, they end up losing the Dazzle. He's not going to be there, but Skeeter, he's doing so much again now. 9 running for his life. He's having a little bit of difficulty because Malik, he just punches so gosh down hard. Mad Frog's going to be the next one to fall. Saksa with a beautiful avalanche. Needs to put some more damage out here. Nice stomp will end up just putting Skeeter to sleep. They're going to force staff him forward against that way he doesn't get hit with that Earth Splitter. Now Skeeter walking right back in. He's got the Hawk nearby. They need to be careful. This guy punches super hard. If he gets enough spears, it's going to be the buyback now. The Hawk, he's sitting in the trees. Can he get the punch that he can? The power of this Elder Titan with the axe. They finally kill Malik, but they'll end up buying back now on the Hawk. Skeeter, he's looking like he needs some assistance, and they'll find the kill. The Hawk teleporting back in. Doesn't manage to get the Orchid off, but he's going to have to teleport away. And you'll see the blink away from Saksa. What a fight. What a reveal of the Aghanims.
Yeah, unfortunately, Malik bought back. He is buying a Daedalus though next on the Elder Titan. So, you think that was a lot of damage? Just wait, just wait.
Yeah, you see the tips coming out here, but I don't think they realized. Like, I mean, they knew what it was coming for sure. They know how Malik plays. There's no way that they don't. But the amount of damage in that fight was just absolutely bonkers.
I don't think anybody has a good grasp of like how much damage the ET Spirit does, or like the damage that it gives you, because nobody does this. Nobody does this other than psychopaths.
Snake King here, he's gonna have to use that shallow grave, heals himself back in because the Hawk makes his way over. Oh god, Mad Frog, careful there, my friend. 9 making his way over, trying to get the vision. Nice Ice Path will slow him down. They still have Evo though over here in the Roche Pit. We'll try to put out a little bit more damage. 9 waiting patiently though, will get speared away, and those are the big trees coming into play, plus a Hex. That's a dead Evo. There's 4 heroes over on the side of Tundra show up to defend Snake King. And we're seeing more. The Hawk, he's looking to see what else he can get here.
Mars has no buyback.
Try to slow. The Hawk sees Pleb. Throws out the trees. He's got that one big tree just slapping away here, but the force staff forward will ensure that he can make it out. That in the mid lane. Just keep pushing in these lanes and putting the pressure down.
What's this? What are we looking at? Is this
you got the replay of the
big spirit slams? Yeah, that's I want to see that. Just beats
look at
into
9, like he's just like, oh god, oh no, and then he's just dead.
Yeah, 9 is one of the few heroes that has plus armor, so he could even do more damage. Like if you look at Lifestealer and Nature's Prophet especially, Nature's Prophet has 17 base armor. He has no armor items. This hero just has insane stat gains. So the ET is actually a counter to Nature's in that respect.
Mm-hmm. Go back to what you were mentioning earlier. I remember when the Elder Titan Ags got first reintroduced, and it was that little bit of magic immunity or whatnot Or rather, that was the, yeah. And I think it was Brax who was playing it. That's like how long ago it was. Back when Brax was still playing Dota.
Hey, he stood in for No Ping, I think.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's played in DPC technically this season.
Oh man, my boy, Brax Dota.
Yeah, he's awesome.
No one will give him a sponsorship, that poor boy. He's always tagging every single fast food chain.
That is true. He does do that. He does enjoy
Oh,
fast
look
food.
at the Soxa seeing the opening, finds himself a Mad Frog, tosses him up, and that's a dead Zeus. A little bit of that infest now on Soxa if he can find the opening. He's got the glimmer on him. 9 sees Pleb. It's gonna be the jump forward here from Sox. It does have the BKB.
Dude, look
away.
bottom. Look bottom. Get this
Oh my
on camera.
god.
Look
Oh
at the
my
trees.
god. That's
It's-
so all right, the Hawk. P1, he's gonna be the next one to fall. They're up the Earth Splitter. Malik, though, he looks like he's got nullified as now they'll chase after him. And Evo gets left behind. They'll end up getting the kill on Pleb. They've lost the buildings. They lost 3. They bought back over on the Jakiro. And now Tundra will turn their attention. Look at all these trees. Oh my god. This is the stuff of nightmares if you're a timber saw for sure. Buyback now on Pleb. This feels very bad to be having this happen to you. As now again the Jakiro getting tossed back. The chase is on. Skeeter's just gonna slice him into ribbons. Mad Frog barely making it back into the base. Damage is being done as Malik over on the backside. He was big, he was powerful, but he is now dead. And now Pleb with the X marks the spot. Gonna go right back into the arms of Skeeter. Sox is gonna toss him up into the air, and they call the GG. And they see if they can get maybe one more kill, but not looking to be the case.
Yeah. That was another Gaben level shellacking.